Has this ever happened to you, that you feel happy, you feel content, and suddenly an emotion appears in you which you feel that it's not reflecting the reality of your experience? In fact, it is completely different. You may be sensing that if you don't catch this feeling, it will start manipulating you. Therefore, the question is how to stop emotions from manipulating you. The best way is knowing if the emotion is telling you the truth. If it is telling you the truth, then it is also useful. How to know if an emotion is telling you the truth? Hello and welcome to today's video. In this episode, I am taking you to a reserved area in a park, which will be a wonderful backdrop for today's topic. How to know if emotions are telling us the truth. Let's start with how emotions appear. Emotions can appear purely to tell you the truth. Other times they may appear simply because they're presenting to you their own form. To know which one you are dealing with, you need to understand where do emotions appear and how they present themselves. Emotions appear in our awareness as little forms. Just like you see shadows on the ground, they appear in the field of our awareness and present to us different shapes, different forms accordingly to their nature. Feelings cannot always tell you the truth, but what they can tell you is that they are made out of truth. There is a difference between something which is made of truth versus something which is telling you the truth. A beautiful plant can grow out of the earth from the great goodness of our planet, but it doesn't mean that it is good for you. Similarly, an emotion can formulate out of awareness the great knowledge we are all made out of, but it doesn't mean that it is telling you the truth. Sometimes some plants are poisonous, are not good for you. Similarly, some emotions are poisonous and they're not good for you. How can you tell if the emotion is there to be helpful, to be good for you, and to tell you the truth? Check the following. If the emotion is helping you to be peaceful, is it encouraging you, motivating you, and inspiring you to return to peace? If it is keeping you away from peace, then the answer is obvious. The emotion doesn't appear as something good for you. But in certain circumstances, you cannot immediately detect if the emotion is telling you the truth or not. In those times, it's time to investigate. Have a look. What value does the emotion has for you? If there is no value, then there is no goodness. But if there is some value to the experience, then most likely you will get truth from the emotion as well. Have a look if the value is something which you can utilize later. Is it something you can learn from? Or is it beneficial in any way? If you can benefit from the emotion in a way where you grow in maturity, you can become the channel for peace and wisdom, then the benefit of having that emotion is very useful to you. Why is peace the one which helps us to understand what is truthful and what is not, because we are made out of peace and truth. And if peace is missing, then we know that truth must not be there as well. If you feel that peace is reflective in your experience, then you naturally know that truth has to be in the background. Life is flowing through everything. But if suffering takes the foreground, you naturally feel that peace, happiness, and joy is lacking, and that is not natural to you. If an emotion has the form of peace, it is extremely useful to you. If feelings are not necessarily telling us the truth all the time, then how do we know that all feelings are made of truth? We know because we understand that every form, every limitation, every shape in this world, including all of our experiences, are made of the life energy which creates us all. And this life energy is essentially truth and beauty and love in itself. The connectivity which we enjoy with emotions sometimes comes extremely handy. For instance, the time of happiness, the time of rebirth, the time of celebrations. We feel that there is room for wonderful emotions, there is room for wonderful connectivity and experiences. All of these are helping you to be conscious. If an emotion appears, to help you to stay conscious, peaceful, loving, wise, attentive, truthful, connected, then the emotion is extremely useful. On that note, I hope this video was useful to you. I wish you a wonderful day and I see you next time. Bye for now.